Hello, welcome to Babies and Barbie Dolls, where I talk about dolls, big and small. I love them all. My name's Becca, and let's get this video started. So I have a bit of a haul today. I'm not sure if we're going to have any babies technically in the video, but I did buy some stuff. I bought something for myself and then something for my babies. But I also wanted to talk about something that I have struggled with for many, many years, decades, I should say, maybe even since I was a child. I just kind of want to have a little bit of a serious video, but then show some fun stuff that I've gotten too. So, okay, so let's just get started. I want to say it's been a decade. 10 years ago, I found out that I was pregnant with my second child. Within 12 weeks of that pregnancy, I realized that the pregnancy was no more. I had to go in for a D&C. That was pretty traumatic because stuff was left behind. And I ended up a few weeks after that hemorrhaging back to the ER. It was the most devastating, horrific event that I've ever been through. And you all know I've had a heart attack. So it was mentally awful, physically awful. It was all around just awful. So over the last decade, so it was 10 years ago. Right now, it was like the late summer into early fall that I found out I was pregnant. And then by October 1st, I'd had to have a D&C and stuff like that. So the whole season of fall for the last decade for me has been awful. Like I have a cycle, basically a cycle of my depression and anxiety, and fall always kind of kicks off, it kicks it off, and I just become very, very, very emotional and depressed, and I don't really come out of it until like after Christmas. So that first year was awful. I think we ended up buying a real tree, which we hadn't done in years. And then I'd never even ended up decorating it. It was gross. And then for the years following, fall always I kind of didn't like it. Like I knew what was coming. I knew that I was going to get in that cycle of depression again. And it broke me. And then also, actually today is August 29th. August 28th, 3 years ago, my father passed away. I actually took off work yesterday and today, so I kind of gave myself like a 5-day weekend because it's, the Labor Day weekend. And yesterday, I kind of just didn't do anything. The last 2 years, I had gone and done something that he would have enjoyed to do. But this year, 2025 has been its own bear, and I've been through a lot emotionally, especially in the last 3 months. So I haven't even hit my cycle of depression, my fall depression, because a lot of stuff is in the last 3 months. Let's see, my son turned 18. He graduated high school. We moved, sold, and bought a new house. And then my bestest puppy dog friend, Frank, passed. So that kind of broke me. So the last 3 months have been just pretty tough in general. And actually I go to therapy. I'm on medication. And actually a new thing that I have been starting, I've done 2 sessions so far of acupuncture. I'm not sure if it's working yet. We'll see. I'm open to it to try something new. So either way, this last 3 months have been a lot. And so yesterday I kind of just took like a day of rest. I didn't do anything. I pretty much didn't leave the bed. I just watched YouTube videos all day long and some murder shows because I'm a big fan of like true crime stuff. So, but anyway, so that's what I did yesterday. Today I kind of also just slept in because I took off work too. I slept in and then we got some errands done this afternoon. And so, now I just figured I kind of want to come on and talk about this with you guys. Just because normally my channel, I want it to be like fun and toys and dolls and cool stuff like that. But I also kind of feel like if I'm going to have any type of platform, I want to be real with you guys too. And I want you to know that like mental health stuff should not be taboo. It should be talked about. And then even just, I even noticed too, after I had the miscarriage with my second child, I was kind of, at first I wasn't very vocal about it, but then I became more vocal about it. And then actually 1 year after that ordeal, I did get pregnant again. So with my third child. And then at 8 weeks, we found out that that pregnancy also wasn't viable. So I think, and that's especially after that second miscarriage in a year's time. And it was the same time period too. Like, so I ended up having the D&C like right before Thanksgiving, like the following year. So yeah, so fall was just gross. Like it just, there was just too much loss or something, too much stuff that happened in the fall. And that's the thing, it's really fun to like hear the crinkling of the leaves, the cooler temperatures and stuff like that. But inside my body it was like, no, we hate this time. Like we can't do it. So yeah, so fall hasn't been my thing for at least a decade. Yeah, because that's the thing. Because of course, thanks to Facebook, all my memories come up and stuff like that, and you see what's going on. And the other day I was thinking, I was like, holy crap, it has been a decade since we lost our second child, and then I guess another, so that 9 years since we lost our third child. So at the end of the day, Charlie, I guess my son that I do have, he was just destined to be an only child. And that's just the way the cards were dealt. And it sucks, and I've had to do a lot of work to try to move. Well, you don't ever really move past it. You just learn how to live with it. So anyway, so then of course, and my dad passing right at the end of August, and then his birthday's October 3rd. So yeah, it's just been, yeah, fall just hasn't been for me. And honestly, before that, fall I always loved, because I grew up in Massachusetts. So fall was apple cider donuts and apple picking and leaves and the cool temperatures. And it just always kind of like, and even when I had moved away from Massachusetts, moved to Maryland, like I'd always get kind of homesick around the fall time, because Maryland, we don't really have the orchards and the, as much as New England has. So it'd always be like a little homesick for that during the fall times. And then it became fall was just like, I hate fall. And so one other thing I'm going to omit on this video, I will only say it once. My husband may have been correct about something. I don't like to admit that he is ever right on anything, because of course I'm always right. But anyway, so the other day we were talking, and even though I'm in a kind of a crummy space right now mentally, and I was kind of like dreading fall again, because I know how I get during the fall season, he kind of mentioned, he's like, you know what? We can like rewrite the narrative. Like we're in a completely different city now, in a new home in the city. It's going to be, I don't have to see my plants dying. There's no trees, so, because I think there was other stuff too. Like I would spend all summer growing stuff, and then they'd start dying and all that stuff. So anyways, so like we kind of have we're starting a whole new chapter, a whole new story to be told. And I was like, you know what? That is kind of a good way to think about it. Like maybe not get so wrapped up in this depression that's going to hit me, because I know it's been hitting me every year for 10 years. Maybe let's do something different. Let's see if we can try to fight it a little bit. And so the way I'm doing that is kind of, rewrite the narrative and stuff like that. So the other day I was walking around Target. Well, it's been a couple weeks now, actually, that we had this conversation. It's like that. And I was walking around Target, and I found, so now I don't have, and that's another thing too. Back in the day, I loved Halloween. I grew up, my mom loved, Halloween was a huge, was probably bigger than Christmas in my family. We would decorate the house. My mom used to make me beautiful handmade costumes. Gorgeous, because she could sew. She was like an amazing seamstress. And she still sews and stuff like that, but not like these elaborate costumes she would make for me. And then even when my son was little, oh my God, I got him all dressed up. I would get the dogs dressed up. I would get dressed up. And then obviously once I had the miscarriages, everything just stopped. Like I just was like, I don't even want to look at a pumpkin or even participate in any kind of like fall activity. So couple weeks ago when I was walking around Target, and I had this new mindset of, oh, we're gonna like rewrite the story. I found this cute little sweatshirt. It's a bear, and he's got like a pumpkin sweatshirt on. So it's like a sweatshirt within a sweatshirt. So it's a little bear with a pumpkin sweatshirt. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is really cute. I could totally sport this. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy this because I haven't, because actually when we moved, I actually got rid of a lot of stuff too. So I actually got rid of a lot of the rest of my decorations and stuff like that. Because we had a huge house, so we had place to store stuff. So I had to get rid of a bunch of decorations. Because I would put up a few things for Halloween because, you know, I'm not going to be the Grouch on the street. I'd still give out candy and stuff like that. But like, I liked handing out the candy to the children because I like to see the kids happy and, you know, get hopped up on sugar. But the rest of the season, I was like, I don't want to decorate. I don't want to participate, whatever. So I bought myself this little sweatshirt because I was like, you know what? I'm going to start small. I'm going to get myself this cute little sweatshirt at Target. And then I don't know if I saw it. I may have seen it like on somebody else's video. Maybe like the In Love with Reborns. I think one of the times that they were in Target, I think I saw in the background this cute little, look at this cute little sweatshirt. It's like, it's kind of like a romper sweatshirt, but it kind of now the bear is a little different, but it is pretty close to the sweatshirt that I got. So it's got a lighter color bear with that's in a pumpkin costume. So I was like, when I saw it in that video, I was like, oh my gosh, I need to find that. So I went on to Target.com and I found it. And then, because of course I can't resist, there was another outfit that was just the sweatshirt with some leggings, some little orange and like cream colored leggings. And I do like that this orange is not like, it's kind of like more peachy color. It's not like super, super dark orange. But yeah, when I saw these, I was like, oh my gosh, I could like twin or triplet with two of my babies or just one of my babies, depending on what I wanted to do. So I know this is little and small and stuff like that, but I am trying to rewrite the narrative. I'm trying to not get back into that cycle. If there's one thing that can just do to pick me up a little bit, maybe this fall season will be different. Like I said, because we're not in the city where we raised our child. We're in a brand new city. There's so many activities going on, like literally within walking distance. So I was like, okay, I think it's time to kind of get out of that cycle and see what happens. Who knows? Maybe in a couple of weeks, I might be hit with the depression bug again and I just power through. I don't know. But I'm really fighting and trying to not get stuck again. So, so I found that and I thought that was like so flipping adorable. Then we could do, you know, matching stuff with my dolls. And of course I will have to do like a video when I'm dressed up in my shirt and the girl, two or one of my dolls will have the other outfit on. Okay. So then also I know a lot of people have been talking to a lot of the Halloween stuff, like maybe not being for them, but they wanted more like something subtle. And then also I had heard that Target was going to be doing a line with Snoopy, a Snoopy line. Because I want to say, I think Snoopy this year is like 75 or maybe 75 years old or 80 years old. I don't know. He's pretty far up there. So I think a lot of companies right now are doing a lot of Snoopy collaborations. But I saw these and I also thought these were super cute. It's a whole line of like hats, sleepers. I think there's like a top and a bottom set and some blankets. I only got part of the set. So I bought some hats. They look like little elf hats. So the one set it's like a sage green and it has Snoopy with pumpkins and acorns. And then this one is like a tan and has some pumpkins, like some jack-o'-lanterns and Snoopy. It's super cute. And I got, what did I get? One size fits. Okay, I think this was like newborn or something like that, or 0 to 3 or something like that. So there's these two hats, and then there's another set of hats that it's like a beige, and it has little leaves and some candy corn. And then here's like an orange one, and it says in little letter, it says little Snoopy, and it has little pumpkins and stuff like that. So I just thought these hats are really cute because they're kind of like, they're very gender neutral, and they're fall kind of Halloweeny and like kind of Thanksgiving-y. So like we can get through some couple different months with these, and I just thought they were very cute. And it's kind of more subtle. It's not like in your face like Halloween. So I got one of the blankets. One of the blankets, it matches with that hat. So it has Snoopy and pumpkins and acorns, and I thought it was just in the sage green. I love the sage green because it is very gender neutral. So then I went and I grabbed the 2 sleepers that they had. So they have because yeah, it was like technically a boy and then a girl and then a gender neutral set. So they had like 3 sets, and I believe the girl set was like pinks. So I got this beige sleeper. It's a full footy sleeper, and it matches with that hat. So it says trick or treat on it. It has little houses and pumpkins and Woodstock and Snoopy. And I got the 0 to 3 because that's mostly what my babies are sized. And then I got, so the green one too. So it's like that green, the hat, and the blanket all match with this one. So this is also a zipper sleeper. So I just thought this was super cute. And I do have a few Halloween stuff for my other like I actually donated a bunch of stuff, but I do have some sleepers that just have like pumpkins on them. I do have like one little costume. It's like a hot dog costume that I've had for a couple of years now. So, but yeah, I wanted to get a couple new fall things because I want to just kind of like freshen up their wardrobe a little bit for the fall. And I just wanted to find something else that I really just, that I really like. And I love Snoopy. Snoopy is one of my favorite little characters. He's the cutest. So I thought this was cute. And yeah, if you check, because I got this stuff all on Target.com. Okay. So yes, so I just wanted to get, get these cute little things, little gender neutral, can fit any of my babies and go with any of my babies. But yeah, so I know this video kind of was a little deep there for a second. Just wanted to come on and just kind of be, straight with you guys, just kind of letting you know what's going on in my world and my brain a little bit. So I'll definitely keep you guys posted on how the acupuncture goes. It's not painful. Well, actually, no. There were a couple of little spots that were like a little like pinch or whatever, but it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I just kind of want to come on and talk to you guys. And I feel like recently a couple of different people that I follow have been talking about mental health stuff. And I just kind of want to come on and let you know that unfortunately, I'm also someone that suffers with that, but I'm not shy about it. And I want people to know that I'm open. I'm open to anybody if they want to talk or, put any comments down in the comments and stuff like that. So I struggle with it every single day. I am getting help. It's been a struggle for, a lot of my life. But, I think it's good to talk about it and then make it not feel so taboo and you don't feel as alone. So, but yeah, so that's all I really have for today. Just wanted to show you some items that I got, little hauls that I've been getting, that I've collected over the last couple weeks. And I've been really just wanting to talk about this topic for a little bit. So I'm always open to anything. So let me know if you want to chat or, what your experiences are. I know a lot of people deal with seasonal depression and stuff like that. So it is definitely a real thing. And I just want to let you all know that I'm here and I believe in you guys. And yeah, that's all I have for today. So like I said, I know it's a little bit deeper than normal, but I did get to show you some cute items that I got, and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I can, rewrite the narrative a little bit and maybe not get so down in the dumps this fall. We'll see how it goes, and I'll keep you all abreast to how that works out. So I hope you all have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.